What's up, and welcome to the side panel. That's right, it's me and Joel, and we're wearing the same things we wore last time.
Hey, it's okay.
We smell the same.
Yeah, we just sat right here. It's been 3 weeks and we never moved.
Oh my gosh.
It's horrendous. You don't want to know.
You don't want to know how tall I am now from sitting on the pile of what I've had to sit on.
Yeah,
Because we've just been sitting here for
just
3
sitting
weeks.
here waiting to do this for you. That's how much we care.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to episode 70 something of the panel, side panel. I don't even know what show I'm on anymore. That's how long we've been here for.
It's a panel. It's on the side of something.
I'm AJ. That's Joel. Still. In this episode, we will be talking about some unboxing stuff. Imagine that. On this show, we're going to be unboxing.
Surprise, surprise.
Joel, what will you be unboxing?
So I picked up the Mezco 1/12th Universe Classic Brown Suit Wolverine. It's one of my favorite suits. I know a lot of people got their own favorite Wolverine version. I like a lot of them. This isn't my only favorite, but I love it. So that's what I'm going to be doing. AJ, what do you got?
I've got Magic Square MSB32A Spock, aka Shockwave. That's right. I'm going to be opening this big puppy, tiny puppy. This is kind of a cheater opening for me, though, because it's already been opened because I bought it used. But it's opening for me because I haven't opened it yet.
Still new for us. Still technically an unboxing for us.
Right.
New to us.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Mm-hmm. To my right is Joel. And so we're going to let Joel go ahead and start.
Okay, you guys, I'm going to pull the slip cover off of this box.
For the record, the brown, otherwise known as the Shi'ar costume, Wolverine, is also my favorite costume.
I do appreciate, I think Mezco does a great job of trying to release a lot of versions of characters that have a lot of different suits because fans got their favorites. Or if you just like that character, you want all the suits. But so first thing I love about Mezco is they've got these slip covers on these boxes that come off. They're pretty transparent about what you're going to get. They show you what you're going to get. There's usually production photos on there. You actually see the accessories.
I love how the Wolverine on the back looks like a 5'3" Wolverine.
Yeah, I don't have another figure next to me right now that I could throw up here to scale him to another 1/12, but they usually are pretty good about that. So here's you can see him right off the bat. There's the window. You can see what you're getting. I like this nice black box. Of course, you got Gomez on the back. I love Gomez. I have as many Gomez's as I can afford to get my hands on.
What's Gomez?
Gomez is Mezco's own character. They produce a lot of different versions of him, from the one that's coming out soon, which is him as a biker. They have space versions, spy versions. They've got tons of different versions of Gomez. Really fun figure. Yeah, and it's all theirs. It's of their own creation.
Learn something new.
Yeah, love that guy. So I'm going to go ahead and pop this box open. And I'm going to slide Wolverine out. Already looking pretty cool. I'll be honest with you guys. I'm a pretty big fan of Mezco. I haven't personally gotten a product from them that I didn't like yet. I will tell you they're very reasonable about the prices they try to charge us. Now, once it's not for sale from them anymore, secondary market, a lot of these can go crazy, skyrocketing. The Gomez's can go triple the price of what they're asking for. So if you can grab any of that stuff from Mezco themselves, they're going to give you your dollar's worth. So usually they tier these containers. So there's going to be something on the bottom holding the, yep. So there's a bag, and then there's also an arm for the stand. Looks like the stand's actually behind Wolverine. This particular figure didn't come with a ton of accessories, but I mean, Wolverine doesn't necessarily need to come with a ton of accessories.
Swords and claws, that's all you need.
Yeah. This one, though, I think is really cool. Also, main reason, which AJ will be able to expound on a little bit. One of the best accessories that this Wolverine figure comes with, which I really appreciate, is his famed red blade samurai sword with the scabbard.
They're not called samurai swords, sir. Those are katanas.
It's a katana. Samurais had them. But anyway, AJ, just take a peek at that. There is actually pretty good. I don't see if you can see it, but there is great paint application to the samurai sword itself. There can actually be seen some metallic underneath what would be the wrap around the handle. There is a slightly metallicized paint around the hilt where the blade would have gone into the handle. There's paint application to the scabbard. I'm a little nervous to throw this in here, but I'm going to go ahead and see if it fits in there good.
I believe that is a replication of the Muramasa blade.
Ooh, that's real tight. So I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm a little nervous.
The other way.
That's real tight. I'm gonna. Ooh, there you go. So it does fit in there pretty tight. Will not just fall out. But I'll tell you guys, with paint rub, I would be nervous to move that out too many times. I'm gonna go ahead and hand this to AJ, see what he thinks about that. Again, as far as accessories, Wolverine doesn't come with a whole lot because he is already his own badass accessory. So I'm going to stand him up for a second. So there is a stand. It matches his color scheme. It is a yellow with the brown. Pretty sweet. I've looked at the other Wolverines. Again, the base stand is going to match the version of him that you're getting, just like a lot of the other X-Men characters. There is 2 head portraits that you're going to get. One is just a solemn, just serious Wolverine face. I'll go ahead and hand that to AJ, see what he thinks about the quality on that. The one that actually comes on him is, of course, a pissed off, teeth exposed, angry version. Like any good Wolverine, he's going to have his retracted claw hands, and he's going to have claw hands. Most Mezco figures I've found, I can get the hands on and off pretty well, but we're going to go ahead and do this on camera. Please, universe, don't let me break a hand peg. Some of these figures do come with replacement hand pegs. A lot of them don't, but just be gentle. He also does just have some retracted claw grip hands, just to either kind of grab the side of another character, lean on something. But they're just they're cool. Other options.
Back rubs. Those are back.
Yeah, back rub hands. Yeah,
creepy back rub.
Yeah.
Hands.
It's pretty cool. There's actually what looks like glove pads on the inside of the hands. There's literally black paint application or dark brown paint application around what would be the seams of the glove. So, detail on the gloves, pretty sweet. So let's go ahead. I want to move this box away. So with Mezco, you're getting fabric and, facsimiles, pleather. Got a crazy amount of posability. I will say out of the box, he's got some pretty tight joints. But right off the bat, looking pretty good. I will say the only thing is that I would be careful if you're going to do full movements on some of these right out the gate. They can come pretty tight. There you go. The shoulder pad is on its own kind of joint to be able to move. So let me see, that kind of popped off, but it's okay. I think I can get that back on real quick. Or maybe not.
It's like Joel will be writing a letter to Mezco.
Yeah, it's a thing, but let me see if I can get this back on here. All right. Well, you guys will be honest with us. If you're going to get this, I'm going to go ahead and say that the shoulder pad is on a little peg that moves it up and down. It's actually on what looks like the arm itself. He does have tiny little amounts. You're not going to be able to see that, but there is hair tiny little amounts of like paint application for hair. I mean, I'm still really digging it. He does look stocky and a little shorter. Looks pretty rugged. Again, I'm going to tell you, if you guys get this, just be wary. That shoulder pad, in order to move it so he can get his arms up, is going to be kind of tough. I'm pretty sure AJ can get that back on there, and I think with a little work you could get it on there. But if you guys do get this, be very careful, because if you don't move that up, basically what it is, the pad.
There you go.
Oh, good. Bam. See, so the pad is on a swivel. So you kind of want to swivel the pad up first, and then you can get that arm up. So hey, it is still good. I'm not complaining. In order to get certain aspects of a pad like that on the shoulder and make it work well, as long as you're aware of how it's moving, I don't think it's a problem. And AJ did get that right on there real quick. It was not broken. It just needed to be popped back in. Let me go ahead and get these hands off of here. Okay, the hand came off easy.
You're going to get these hands.
All right. Let me throw these on. The blade's pretty straight. They look pretty good.
There's one claw, the middle claw on this one, where it seems to be a little bit more spaced from the first claw.
Yeah, it is a little wonky.
Claws.
If you guys can see, one hand is the spacing.
They can't see that.
They can't see that. But I mean, the spacing, I will say, on it is not perfect like the other one. It is a little wonky. I would be careful about trying to bend that, though. I think I'm just going to go ahead and be okay with it, because
it's the same with the sword. The handle on the blade is curved.
Yeah.
In the wrong direction. But that's just from packaging. You know, you just pack it in something and it just bends to the plastic after a while. This, now that it's out of the packaging and stuff, I'm sure you get a little heater, a little blow dryer, and you can bend it back the way you want it.
Yeah. I will say that you can tell that the underbody is not just some generic body. I think it really fits Wolverine. You can see the muscles underneath the fabric. This outfit is on him, just like you have the outfit in the comic. You know, I'm digging it. Again, like I said, if you guys are going to throw him into some extreme poses, just do it carefully. I will say, with the pleather outfit, if you're going to leave a figure like this in pose for a really long time, I'd be wary. This material could crack maybe at some point. I haven't had any Mezco stuff crack later, but if you leave pleather in one position for a while, extreme position, you know, just be wary. You could move it back and it may not go back. But
every time he says extreme, I want to zoom and go extreme.
But I mean, overall, I'm pretty happy with it. I was able to pay, a good price. Again, if you're wanting a ton of accessories, this figure isn't going to be the one for you. But if you just want a pretty decent classic Wolverine, I'm going to say it's still pretty good. I would say if you guys can pick him up for $80, maybe 90 tops, I think you'd still get what you want from a classic Wolverine. Over 100, I think, would kind of be pushing it, mainly because he doesn't come, like I say, he doesn't come with a lot of other stuff. But then again, Wolverine doesn't come with a lot of stuff. There is a collector like Ultimate Tin version, which is him in one of the yellow, more bright yellow suit versions. Has a ton of heads, tons of other stuff, claw swipe effects, and all kinds of things. That one retailed for, I want to say it was about 150, and it has a collectible tin. That one is super cool. I don't have it, but I did actually get it for a friend for his birthday, and he doesn't even collect toys, and he still thought it was absolutely epic, so it was still worth it. AJ, what do you think?
He gives the impression, his costume gives the impression that it came from the Watchmen, and that it's cloth and leather mixed together. It feels a little almost fake and generic, but of that era.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And so it makes it, adds more authenticity to it.
There's even, if you look underneath on the sides there, you see there is actually some different.
Yeah, there's ribbing on it and stuff. It clicks and pops when you move it.
Pretty tight joints. Like I said, I would be careful. I would be careful moving it. But that's just because it is brand spanking new. I think
the hair on his arm has texture.
And it's painted, texture and painted.
And he's got a pretty pointy package. And no butt.
No butt.
He has no ass.
No butt. So if you guys are looking for a Wolverine with a backside, you're not going to get it.
Otherwise, I think it's cool. Wolverine being one of the characters I used to be most obsessed with. Yeah.
Now I'm kind of curious, looking at these hands, what is important, I'm glad they did it. The right hand
can hold the sword.
Can hold the sword. I almost looked for a second. I was like, wait a minute. If he's got 2 fist hands and no hand to hold the sword, I would have had to call Mezco out on that one. But no, he does have.
But he does have nowhere to carry the sword on his belt.
Yeah, nowhere to carry the sword, but at least has the hand to hold the sword. Just real quick, I will go ahead and throw that hand on just to display that for you. Let's see how easy it is to get the sword in there and see what he looks like. It is kind of bummer. Like I said, the handle is a little bent. But again, I don't know if this thing maybe was subjected to some heat in transport.
Or in your car.
Could have been in my car. But so you guys, I don't want to test to that. You may very well get one and it could be completely fine.
There's always going to be a little warp to your figures. Don't worry. As long as the sword isn't in a circle, then you're fine.
So I'm gonna say pretty cool. Pretty cool. I think for 1/12, just eyeballing, I think he's gonna be scaled right against some other like Marvel Legends that would be the 1/12. I'm digging it for a Wolverine fan. I think you'll like it, especially this particular color scheme. If you're interested in other Wolverines, like I said, Mezco has a lot of them in a lot of the different color schemes, plus some that come with a ton of different stuff. Then there's the collector tin version. They've got X-Force. They got Wolverines for days. So I do have a Logan one that maybe sometime I could show, but I already opened that. That one's really good. Okay. All right. Well, hey, I think we covered that pretty well. I dig him.
Yeah, pretty good. Let's move on to the Spock figure. He better have hands that can do this. Is all I'm saying. Now, I got this secondhand. I bought this used as part of the Bruticus set from Magic Square that I bought off of somebody. So it had already been opened and played with, just not by me. But I'm still excited.
Just talking about that, things that already opened.
Speaking about many hands.
Oh, ton of hands.
Here's a bag of hands.
A lot of things can be opened by someone and already own, and whether they needed to sell it just for money or whatever reason was going on. If someone's basically giving you pretty much a brand new product with just the tape opened, you can get a huge discount on price. And so don't knock it. You know, I've sold things that for all intents and purposes, I might have taken out twice and were basically brand new and knocked probably 30% off of it. So be open to it. You might be able to get more cool stuff if you're not being too cranky about getting something that isn't completely never opened. Providing the seller does you solid and it is in the shape they say it is, which I'm going to say, at least so far, I'm not seeing any really
everything on it looks really good.
The accessories.
The eye looks good. It's a little loose. The legs are a little loose, but that's okay because it still stands.
Accessories don't look like they were ever actually pulled out. The tubes that he has that are in the package are still completely straight. Let me see if I can try to show you that. The tubes are completely straight. I don't think they were ever pulled out. Honestly, I don't think this was ever pulled out. There's no stretch to the plastic on the bag here. So I'm going to say this is the way it comes. The instructions look good. They've got color, red and a dark blue, and then gray to help you understand which way you're turning things and moving things. He also does have the power grid on the card showing what he's got going on. And honestly, he's killing it, man. Strength, intelligence, all of it. Oh, AJ got something pieced down there.
I'll never see it again.
I'll find it later. It happens. Do you know what piece it was?
We'll never see it again.
We'll find it. Don't worry about it. It is interesting. He comes with a tiny version of himself that can be put into the hand of another Transformer. Again, dealing with kind of the weird stuff of Transformers like Megatron and our gentleman here, where they, for some reason, can not only turn into something, but then get super tiny. But whatever, that is cool that they gave you the little version so that you can have the other characters hold it.
Wow. I really dig this character. Magic Square, so it's tiny, legendary scale or legend scale. I think that's what it's called. Again, I don't know the scale names or what have you, but
I'm not sure what scale that is. It's kind of an interesting scale. It's
smaller than your average scale.
It's kind of a 4-inch figure, so that would be kind of like your classic O-ring G.I. Joe figure.
It's pretty awesome. You can already tell it's going to transform when you do it. I, of course, don't want to do it right now because I don't want to break anything. But I will be doing it when I do. Again, follow our Instagram and you'll see it. But right now, I'm very happy with it. It comes with another card, which I didn't want Joel to take out yet, but he did it anyway.
Oh, sorry. But the card does have a slip cover around it. So they did package it well. He's got translucent purple hands and then solid purple hands. He's got his blaster hand.
Karate chop hands. He's got all kinds of add-ons.
Again, with this, like AJ was talking about, some of these figures that he's reviewed before, don't be tricked by the size of this figure. It's got a lot of detail.
Yeah, it's got a lot of little parts into it.
There's the plastic, but then in between the joints, there is metal rods for the jointing.
Yeah, it's plastic and metal mixed together.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it's going to be a lot of painstaking moments.
So even though it's smaller, like you still are going to have to be just as gentle when you transform it.
Don't like that he's uneven, but there could be something in the transformation that maybe the previous owner didn't get right, but I'll figure it out. It comes with a little gun, like he said, and the part that fell down is this part to it, the top front of the gun. And then it comes with this backpack laser, which I'm sure it'll show me how to put on. But I really dig it. I can already tell it's going to be a pain in my ass.
I feel like transformed, it wouldn't be impossible to get him into the hand of a 1/6 scale transformer like those that are made by 3-0. They make some 12-inch, like I said, 1/6 scale transformers. Just guessing, but I think he just might be scaled enough to be able to get him into a hand.
Oh, he'll fit into one of the planets easily.
Yeah.
But as a smaller gun. He'll be better in a combiner.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, Wolverine. He went down. He was sad.
Logan went down.
We went with some smaller toys today, but honestly, don't be saddened by that. They're both pretty epic figures for how big they are.
Small but mighty.
Small but mighty. Yeah.
So yeah, there you have it, guys. We have Wolverine and Shockwave. Shockwave can actually be Wolverine's little BFG.
Yeah, I know that they're on different sides of the good and bad spectrum, but you know what? They could still hang out and just say, hey,
There's no good or bad when it's just a gun.
hey, yeah, we're just hanging out. Yeah, I would totally loving Transformers. I would totally buy that. Detail is well worth it. Super good. But again, be ginger. But on both of these, I hate to say it, these are not toys for
kids.
For kids, they will break these.
Responsible kids, maybe, but not toddlers or anything like that.
No. Whatever kid you're going to give it to, they're going to have to be a kid that does, already know about your adult collecting and is going to care about this stuff. And be ginger with it, but
gentle with it.
Gentle.
Don't be a ginger with it. Gingers are evil.
Oh,
evil.
I know
no soul.
I know a couple good ones.
They have no soul. Speaking of no soul, come on down this Saturday, August 16th, where we will be at doing a live stream, Alien Earth Day celebration at Retro Volt Arcade.
Retro Volt Arcade.
This weekend, this Saturday, 8 to 10 o'clock, we will be doing a live draw and streaming live from the Retro Volt Arcade. We'll be drawing alien creatures from the new TV show Aliens Earth. We will be celebrating that while we talk about it, geek out about it, and drawing while we're doing all that stuff live from an arcade. And we'll be playing Pac-Man. We'll be playing Time Crisis. We're playing all the kinds of the retro games that you grew up with playing at this awesome arcade in Calamasa. Good friend Bob is letting us throw a party there and stream there, and we're going to have a great time. Come on down on Saturday. Come see us. Come participate or stream on the channel yourself. You can find us on YouTube, Instagram. You can X us. You can, what's that new one the kids like? The Twitch. You can the Twitch us. You can stream us anywhere that streaming is allowed. That's what we'll be. We'll even be on Apple. So come find us, watch us. If you want to join in the stream and maybe draw some of your own stuff while streaming, hit me up, forbiddenpanel@gmail.com. It's not a problem.
Absolutely.
Any of that stuff you want to do, come find us. Like, share, subscribe. Remember, Forbidden Panel is here for all of you. We're here to build a community of geeks. So if there's anything on the show you want us to see, you want to see unboxed, if you have any questions about anything that we've unboxed, if you have any just random geek stuff you want to see us go out and buy, if you have a shop you like that you want us to go check out, J&S Collectibles has been high on our go check out list for a very long time, and I'm going to go down there one of these days and do a shop review for them. So something that we'll be doing at Retro Volt Arcade while we're there. So
yeah. If there's toys that are already if you want something opened and reviewed, there's a good chance we might have it, or have a friend that's willing to let us borrow it to review it. So even if it's already open,
if you've got something you want to review on the show, hit us up and stream in. We'll let you come on in and open up something of your own to review it, because we don't care. We're just friends. We want toys. We like toys.
Yeah.
And we're just excited as you are to open up the toys at the tender age of 18. You believe we're 18, right?
Sure.
18-year-olds play with toys.
Sure.
Okay, so we'll be 18 and play with toys.
Remember, if you want to chime in and be a part of it, it helps the community, because, again, this show is all about helping folks know more about the stuff they either want to get or iffy about. Yeah.
Check us out. Check out the side Forbidden Panel Panelcast as well. You can also find us on you can go to Spotify and check out the Panelcast Vault, which has so far only the previous 40, the first episode 1 through 40 of the Panelcast on there. I am going to be loading up the other 200, 160 soon. Just give me some chance. Give me some time, people. There's a lot of things I got to do. So for Joel, this is AJ. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to be at Retro Volt Arcade this weekend. Woo! It's going to be loads of fun, I promise.
16th.
Hey, this is Alexander Storm, and I'm on Forbidden Panels, and I'm with my man AJ, who does a great job every week. So make sure you check him out. And if you're doing that, you're not watching the Shadow Nose Network either, then what? I don't know what you're doing.